Hello everyone, welcome back to the Let's Build project in which we are building this jungle treehouse kind of thing. As you can see, I haven't really done a whole lot of work on it since the last time. In fact, I haven't done any work on it since the last time. So we are going to get straight back in. Never mind me crashing into that, doing my own fancy time-lapsey stuff, because I am no good at it. So let's just forget it and carry on. Today, let's have a think about what we want to do today. Okay, so I think the first thing we're going to do is we're going to deal with this this part of the treehouse just up here. And this is going to be, and I'm going to mark it as such, this is going to be the observation deck kind of thing. Observation platform, there we go. We'll do that for now just so I know where that is, so I don't go around building tons more than where they're not needed, and get rid of that. We're going to put some vines up on the leaves here just to give it a bit more of a kind of jungly and grown feel. That'll probably be too many, but we can add and take away if and when we need to. So that'll do for that. It's a shame that this kind of crosses into the desert because it kind of mars the tree a little bit, but it's also not necessarily a bad thing because it also doesn't look too bad, which is pretty cool. And these things, these corner bits here, I'm not too fond of. So what I'm thinking we could do instead is if I just get a junk block here, and we'll put that there, and we'll just turn these into those big fancy corner things that I showed off at the end of the last episode, just like that. Wait, that shouldn't happen. Okay. So, because I really want it to look nice, and I think that those corner things, although not a big problem, they do kind of take it away a little bit, and it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get the chance to fix that very easily here, which sucks. But needs must, and unfortunately this is where we're at. So never mind, we'll just have to make do for now. It's not a huge problem, as I say, but it is something that I'm aware of, and maybe other people aren't really aware of all that. And also as well, it's as a result of the connected textures type stuff that comes with Optifine. So if you don't use Optifine or connected textures, then that won't even be the case for you anyway. But who cares? So here we are. This is our observation platform. Look, we can look out over the desert and the forest here, looking very bland at the moment, but it's because there's nothing built yet. The giant rocky thing, hello witch hut, where is that? Over here? This thing. Sammy pointed out in the comments that this should be a meteor crash site, which I am liking the sound of a hell of a lot. However, I have no idea how to build a meteor crash site, so that would be a fun project. I wonder what's down here. That would be nothing. That would be a fun project to do as and when we get round to it, but we're going to carry on with the jungle treehouse for now. So that's our observation deck. I'm going to leave that as it is for now until I think of something else. Maybe we can kind of do something from on the underneath here, have like some supports or something. Let me think about this. I'm thinking maybe no, where's the regular stuff? Just the regular stuff. I don't need none of the hard stuff. Where's the there they are. Duh. Okay. So these can go just kind of like along here. We don't want to that's the wrong way really. Oh, we don't want, too much of these. We just want like just a little bit of support here so that it's not, so that it looks like it could physically stand. Maybe we can come out one more actually. I didn't want to come out all the way, so I think that will probably do. Just like that, there we go. And what we can also do is put these here, and if I can do this right, yeah, that's it. Okay, and one on this side. We'll replace that in a second because I quite like the idea of having some branches and stuff supporting this. So there we go, that's a bit better. yeah, there we go. That's wonderful. And then we don't necessarily need one on the other side. I wonder if this will look better in half slabs, actually. Nope, stairs. Stairs, stairs, stairs. Defo stairs. That's that one decided. Oh, get in. Nope, okay. Do it that way then. So we don't need one on the side where the bridges are, where the bridge is there, but on this side and the other side just there, we can have some. I think those will be good. We'll put those there for now. And oops. Oh. Although that might be some sort of happy accident there. That might turn out to look quite good if they all connect up. We'll have a look how they are in a moment. But I just want to get all of these support not platforms, sorry, these bracing arms in place first of all. I really wish I could invite Josh onto this world just to kind of talk me through building and stuff. I mean, I'm a kind of confident and kind of capable builder, but I need a professional builder, and Josh is the closest person I have to a professional builder. For those of you who don't know, Josh, otherwise known as Covening on the Netrock server, and also the very talented man who wields the paintbrush when designing my thumbnails and stuff for things like no, not the Dishonored ones, he didn't do those. Like for Spelunky and Tomb Raider and that sort of stuff. Oh, fudge! Come on, fudgesicles! What the hell are fudgesicles, Americans? Clue me in, please. Oh my god, I cannot do this for the life of me. Right, there we go. Get out of it. What are fudgesicles, please? Please do tell me, unless it's one of those things I would rather not know. From what I gather, there's some sort of American like treat or something. But that's kind of all I know, really. I'm trying to think how best to do this because. Oh! Hang on a minute. Oh, we're onto something here. What if I bring this down here like that? No, oh, rats. Okay. But yeah, that was I like the kind of things here. Maybe we can go one further and do logs instead. Yeah, Well, I'll think about that. We'll leave that out for now because the other plan would be to come into the center of the tree trunk here and do it all the way out like that. But I don't think that's really what I want to do. I don't want to make these, like I said, I don't want to do anything too much to these. Just kind of enough. What if fence posts? Oh, that I prefer. That I prefer. Wicked. Okay, so there we go. That is that done. Now, Josh did give me a hint on building bridges and how bridges should kind of should bend more in the middle. So they start off shallow and then get deeper into the middle. However, this is a bit of a different sort of bridge because it's, you know, it's well, it's not really a bridge, is it? 'Cause it's going down like that. So I'm not really. I mean, I quite like that how it is, really. So we're going to keep it. Basically, is what I'm saying to that. And now I think the plan is gonna be to try and decorate this bridge in a way that is not too destructive, even though that's not the word I'm approaching or looking for. I have no sense of vocabulary or skill whilst recording. People might have noticed this fact, and it is a fact. It's a guaranteed fact. But on the whole, I kind of like that. I think a lot of wood here. This is going to be a very, very woody build, very wood intensive. If you were going to do this in survival, you'd better have a lot of wood. I mean, obviously you don't have to use oak wood here, but I am, because I think oak wood's probably my favourite kind of wood, really. So I'm just going to stick with oak wood to carry on doing all these. I think that's probably best for me. It's probably best for me. Sure. Okay, why not? It's the constantly changing pattern here that's sort of confusing me a bit, because it's not just a, it's not a constant pattern. It's changing up and down a bit. Time set day, please. Jeez. I mean, it's all heading in the right sort of area. It's all in the right vein of what I'm trying to do here, which is important. I think now the pattern should become a bit more consistent, because the pattern isn't changing at the moment. It's just going down these stairs like this. So let's get to that point here and do all the touch-ups. So I'm thinking there and there. Now, actually, I don't even know if they need to be this sort of high, really. Yeah, let's keep them. Let's keep them. Why not? Why not? Hello. Let's keep them. That's going to be the phrase. That's going to be the let's build motto. It's just going to be, let's keep it. It'll be fine. Yeah, don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. Fine. Yeah, it's all fine. Fine and dandy, you might say. You probably won't say that at all. That's just something I tend to say. Oh, I don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Can I go back to the sanitarium now, Mrs. P? And here we go, back to dry land. And this, of course, the bonus being that at no point should you hopefully be able to fall off. Ah, Minecraft music. So we should be dandelions. Wonderful. Okay, I'm going to do the other side and then we'll be back. Just spotted a huge problem while I was doing all these. This side needs to come down just one more block here, just to keep those all nicely covered up and stuff. That's a bit better. That's better. Yeah, so I noticed that just while I was quickly coming down this side here, I thought, oh no, that's no good. Need to fix that. So that's what I have just done. And we are nearly finished with this, so I'll be right back. Boof. There we go. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love the walk. Oh, the walk up and down this thing. Oh, I like this. Oh, yeah. I mean, from the sides and that, it doesn't look too great. I don't think. I mean, it looks alright. But, could do better, shall we say. But doing the walk, I think, looked really cool there. Looked really nice. Just making sure everything all lines up and stuff, which it looks like it does. That's wonderful. Okay, that's cool. So we have done a bit of a touch up on the observation area here and put some barriers on the bridge, which is cool. Excuse me. So now we need to look on to doing something else. And I think the next thing should probably be a bedroom of some description, I feel. And maybe I think the bedroom should be at the top of this central tree right here. So this is where the center of the bedroom will be, and for now I'm just going to use this stone here to kind of mark out where the floor is going to be, because what I would like to do is use the canopy of this tree here as the ceiling. So we're going to do that, and when it turns to night as well, I'm going to do the lighting on the bridge here, just to make sure. So let's get a bunch of vines stretching up here for now, because obviously we need a way to get up there, and vines are going to be the way to do it. I am building these. I'm going to try and build all of this stuff with survival mode in mind. Okay, and what I mean by that is, like for example here, I want to make it so it's accessible where if we were in survival and we couldn't fly, then there would still be a way up, and that is through these vines. Okay. Obviously, when I'm trying to take survival into account, I'm not really giving much heed to materials, purely because that's not the point of this. The point of this is just to have fun building and seeing what kind of cool and crazy stuff we can come up with. So I'm not really thinking about resources. However, what I am thinking about is making sure that if you were to build this in survival, then it would, everything's thought of. It's not going to be a problem because, you have to fly somewhere, or you need a certain, I'm just trying to think of people if they're going to build this in survival. Why they would, I'm not sure. This isn't a tutorial by any stretch of imagination. Oh look, the dangly ones up here are growing, which is cool. I might get rid of some of these ones on the trees here, just so it doesn't look as cluttered. I know some of these are gonna regrow. Don't worry about that. I do know about that, but it's just trying to make it look a bit less busy up here, I suppose. And we're just waiting for the other ones to grow now. So that brings us back to here. What floor shall we have for the bedroom? Do I want to stick with wood is essentially what I'm asking here, or shall we branch out into something a bit different? I haven't really done anything with clay. However, I don't want to just use clay for the sake of using clay. So allow me to ponder for a moment and I will be back. Okay. I think what we're going to do is sandstone slabs. No, sandstone blocks, actually. Here we are, the smooth sandstone. The sandstone that, look, from underneath is nice and smooth, just like that, because I think the plan is going to have to be... Oh dear, there's a lot going on here. Get out of the way. Yes, I think the plan will be to have the floor made of sandstone, so it looks nice and smooth and cool from underneath. And on top we'll put down some carpets or something like that, just to try and break up the amount of wood. Like I said, I know this is going to be a very wood intensive build, but I want to I do still want to try and incorporate other materials and stuff. So for lighting, what I'm thinking is, not that the lighting really matters up here. This is something else I'm trying to keep in consideration as well. Is it going to be mob proof? And at the moment, yes it is, because mobs cannot spawn on leaves, nor can they spawn in any of these areas up here. It's only when we start getting to the bridge that stuff starts to become a problem. So I'm going to try and think about how to do this properly. So it gets to 7 here, which means I reckon we can go to probably about here maybe before we put on the next set of torches. Just like that. That should leave everywhere nice and safe up here. Yep, the lowest we dropped down to... Oh, we dropped down to 7 here. So they're going to need to come a bit nearer. Like that. So how much of a gap have we got there? That's 4 gaps. So if we then leave another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4... on this central bit it's not so much of a problem because it's all made out of stairs, but it certainly won't harm things to keep the pattern going. 1, 2, 3, 4, there we go. And now we're getting back to normal land. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we are, and that's the last of the bridge lighting just there, just like that. Oh, doesn't this look cool? Is this just me? But I'm loving how this is looking. Oh, this is great. Like if this project wasn't so huge, I would do this every time. Every time I needed a house in Minecraft, I would come and build a jungle treehouse like this. My God, I love it. This is great. Okay, back to time set day, so that we can get a bit of floor down. I don't think we're going to finish the bedroom today. I think what's going to end up happening is we're going to need to come back in the next episode and finish this off, because we spent a bit of time dithering about at the start with the bridge and the other platform over there. Oh, we don't want to come out that far. So this is just so that from the bottom, look, it looks nice and crisp and smooth like that. I like the smooth sandstone here. So that's all going to be great. We can get rid of this stone ring now. Those vines will grow down, which is lovely. Then let's fill this in here, just like that. Might be able to find some sort of clay border or something to go around these. You know, I think what might be cool is if, you know, I don't know what I want with regards to wood. I want to move away from the wood. You know, I don't want the whole thing to be built out of wood, but at the same time, also don't want to move too far away from the wood. And probably one of the best things to do is going to be to just kind of give sections their own individual feels and stuff like that, which can easily be done by using different kinds of materials. And I think this looks quite cool. You know, it might not go with the rest of the build all that well. In fact, I don't think it does, in honesty. That might be a bit too bright. We might need to change the colour of the clay here. So let's try and go for the green one, because, you know, we're in a jungle. So let's try and camo it up a bit, maybe. Is there anything else we could line it with, perhaps? I mean, one thing I always think that goes well with sandstone is nether brick. So if we grab a colour that's similar to that, maybe the grey stained clay would be good. It's a purpley colour, so I think probably going to go with purple here if we're going to use any kind of stained clay. So let's just get some of this down here. That's it. And then, similar to how we have on the other decks, we're going to put the cobblestone fence light posts there. Just, you know, they're almost like the warning lights on tall buildings, so that planes don't fly into them. I think that's just what we need here. We just want a little indication, just so people are aware, basically, and also so you can see it. You know, at night you can properly make out the shape of the whole structure. Because if we didn't have these at the moment, the only thing you'd be able to make out is the bridge. So we're gonna add these little beacons on the side, just so at night you can see everything, see what everything's up to and all of that. And there we go. I'm gonna fill these vines in myself, because why wait? If you have the means to do it yourself, waiting is the fool's way out. That's probably something wise someone said once. There we go, all done. Ah, lovely. And we want a 3 high clearance, which means that needs to go. And depending on how things look, we may extend the canopy out a little bit further. But that will be something to think about next time, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wooden fence along here. And then we're probably... Oi! And that is why we put a fence up. And that is also why we don't build in survival. There we go. Just drag all this along here. How is my volume, by the way? I don't want it to be too loud. Probably is. But anyway, depending on my thoughts, we might try and extend this jungle canopy out and maybe have some of the fences going up just to hold things up there and stuff. But we will think about that next time, because I am running out of time now, if I have not done so already. So I will see you all in the next episode, where we will continue on building our jungle treehouse, hopefully. So with that being said, thank you very much for watching the video, everyone, and I shall catch you next time. If you've enjoyed the video, found it useful or anything like that, then please feel free to give it a thumbs up and a comment, and maybe even subscribe if you haven't done so already, because it really does help out the channel a lot, and I am very supportive for all the very supportive, very appreciative for all the support that you give to me. Words in an order, you know what I mean. See you next time, everyone. Bye.